for. So is that okay?
Of course.
Dude, I'll switch for you.
Oh, no, not for me. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, I print these questions out.
All right.
It's up to you guys to deliver.
All right. I know you've, I'm sure, put some thought into what we're going to discuss today and your answers. Unfortunately for you, I need to tell you that it's really not about that. So this is really not about the script. So any time you may have put into the script,
Yes.
we're not gonna. So what I'm gonna do is actually read something, and this is a letter from me to you to tell you what this is really about. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you ready?
I think so.
Okay.
Can I fold this out?
You can.
All right.
It is with great pride and personal joy that I write to formally congratulate you on your well-deserved selection to the University of Missouri Intercollegiate Athletics Hall of Fame class of 2025. A little bit more. Pretty good. Your visionary leadership and commitment to Mizzou athletics during your tenure as Director of Athletics from 1998 to 2015 helped lay the foundation for the success and growth of our department and what we continue to experience today. Your impact on this university is immeasurable. You transformed facilities, elevated our national competitiveness, and guided Mizzou through one of the most pivotal moments with the transition to the SEC. And on a personal level, this recognition holds an even deeper meaning for me. You have been one of the most influential mentors in my professional and personal journey. Someone whose example, wisdom, and integrity have shaped the way I lead and serve. The opportunity to follow in your footsteps here at Missouri is a tremendous honor. Ready? Actually might recognize his handwriting here. So this was a note, and you notice it's right here. Mike, it's here every day. I leave it right there, and it's the note that Mike wrote me when we celebrated my induction as athletic director here. And he gave me a pin that not everybody knows about, but some of you old timers will. So it's the Golden Tiger that one Mr. Bill Kokas gave to Mike, and he handed it off to me. I saved this for very special occasions, but it will happen. I'm going to wear this on the night that he is inducted into the Mizzou Athletics Hall of Fame. So let's hear it for my boss.
Hey, but for all of you that are here, it really means a lot to Rocky and I, our family, to be recognized like this at Mizzou. And as Laird said, that pin, this guy, his name was Bill Kokas, and he ran a plumbing company in Lemay, Missouri. And he originally made, I think, 6 of those. He had those made by a jeweler, and there were 6 of those. And he gave one to Dan Devine, and he gave one to Don Farrow, and he gave one to Gary Pinkel, and he gave one, I can't remember right now, and he gave one to me as well when I first came here at Mizzou. And so I had that for a long time, and just waiting for the right person at the right time to bestow that upon, because I think the connection with the university is really, really special, and Laird is really, really special, as you all know, to the university, as are all of you. And I will just tell you, right, so 17 years, I was just a caretaker, right? I worked with some great people, a lot of people that are in this room right now. We had an amazing team. And, but for those 17 years, there was a responsibility to work hard and to serve the institution and serve the people that you work with. And so we were honored to do that. But I was prepared for this interview today. But Dave Matter coached me up, and I rehearsed. I told Laird I was still out in the parking lot going, okay, what am I going to say here? I got to make sure, how am I going to look? All this other kind of stuff. So he got me, you all got me, and it's really an honor. And thank you so much for being here to celebrate, which is really something really special to Rock and me. So appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
That'd be a long list. We'd be here for a long time to talk about all of Mike's contributions. certainly, the move to the Southeastern Conference would be high up there on the list. And Mike led us to the Southeastern Conference and saw that it was the future for Mizzou athletics. And I think from a relationship perspective, Mike has left a legacy of the way we in athletics work across the campus with all kinds of different departments, really on the idea of being on the same team. Not caring who gets the credit, but being on the same team to move Mizzou forward. Well, there are legendary stories about Mike's hard work and the work ethic that he expected of us and of himself. And that goes back to having staff clear wooded lots before games. That goes back to cleaning up around the stadium before the first home game. But I remember a couple of times specifically where I would be in the back seat of his car and we would drive around the parking lots with a yellow legal pad and make note of all the things that needed to be fixed or painted or cleaned before the first football game. And that was just indicative of what we did and how we lived out hard work every day. But more importantly, just building the value of preparing and being ready for our fans to have a great experience. I would say future generations will say that's a guy that loved Mizzou. That's a guy that loved Mid-Missouri and being from Mid-Missouri and was proud of that fact and was proud to elevate a place that he loved. That's what future generations will think about the legacy of Mike Alden. Mike, on lots of occasions, many of us heard you end a talk or a speech, not on behalf of Mizzou athletics, but on behalf of the University of Missouri. And so tonight, on behalf of the University of Missouri, it is my honor to present my good friend and my mentor, Mike Alden, into the University of Missouri Intercollegiate Athletics Hall of Fame.